Hello! I'm Grace, the creator of Mystic Mondays, and welcome to this week's Mysticscopes, the week of May 15th, 2023, where I'll pull a card for each zodiac sign using the Mystic Mondays decks. But first, here's the astrology of the week that you should know about. Mercury went direct yesterday, and Jupiter enters Taurus tomorrow on May 16th, and will remain there until May 25th. Signaling expansion. This feeling of expansion is coupled with claiming your desires, and in the sign Taurus, grounding yourself in your environment. There is also an upcoming new moon in Taurus this Friday, May 19th. New moons are always a great time to plant seeds and to set intentions. So for this new moon cycle, what would you like to call in? Use the energy of this Jupiter transit to help you to expand and amplify your manifestations from imagination to reality. Find ways to indulge your senses and to celebrate Taurus season in all of its beauty and practicality wrapped into one. If you haven't checked out the latest podcast episode, I had Lynn Chen, the founder of Pink Moon, on, and after experiencing a series of toxic relationships, Lynn embarks on a journey of self-love, which eventually inspired her to create Pink Moon, a clean beauty skincare line based on holistic practices like Chinese medicine and astrology. We talk about building perseverance and persistence when going through tough challenges, and why the journey of self-care is not only vital but necessary. Here's a clip from the episode.
But yeah, I think I learned wow, I can be independent. I can do things myself. I can navigate myself. And I was just, at the end of the trip, I was so proud of myself. I was like, I can't believe I navigated Norway.
Please like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. And if you're listening to the podcast, links will be in the show notes. Before we go any further, today is the last day to reserve your ticket for the Masterclass on how to create and market your own deck. After creating 4 decks of my own, from self-published through a Kickstarter to working with traditional publishers, I know a thing or two about making my own deck. And I would love to share that knowledge with you. By the way, there will be a live Q&A at the end of the Masterclass, and some juicy questions have already started rolling in, like how to create an app to pair with your deck. I'm happy to answer all of the questions you have, so make sure to get your ticket for tonight's masterclass at createyourdeck.club. See you there! Now on to today's collective oracle card reading from the Wild Kuan Yin deck by our upcoming podcast guest Alana Fairchild, with art by Yang Yiguang. You can check out the deck unboxing video where we look through the full guidebook and cards, as well as accessing energy readings using this deck by clicking the link above. Okay, I am going to select the card. Let's see what comes out. What does the collective need to know today? I've got a card that says play with me. So I'm gonna read from the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle guidebook to see what this card means. There is a more joyful way for you to be yourself in the world. To access that, you will need to let go of the struggles you have endured and your past suffering. You do not have to deny what you have been through, nor do you need to ignore your feelings, but you do need to be willing to put it behind you now. You will not lose anything through doing this except your pain. It has served a purpose. Now it is time for another way. It is time for play. Play, if experienced with presence and awareness, can be deeply healing to mind, body, and soul. It is a way to build energy and attract what we want into our lives too. Have you ever seen a person smile when doing something they love? They are absolutely beautiful, so attractive in their joy. That joyful energy is highly magnetic. It attracts to you whatever you need to help you experience even more joy in your life. Like attracts like. You have that joyful, relaxed, and attractive energy within you. It is time to tune into it again and allow it to heal you and transform your world. You will know when you are in an aware, present state of playfulness because you will feel a sense of well-being, relaxation, openness, and trust. You'll probably also feel spontaneous and cheeky in a good way. This will feel better than constantly striving and enduring life as though it were a marathon. There will be times when your ability to endure will be required to get you through a challenge, but living your life as though it were a constant challenge with no time out for play will drain your vitality and lightness of heart. This more joyful and open way of life is what you deserve. Will you allow yourself to relax and receive? Otherwise, it shall be a little like the Divine Mother standing at your front door beckoning you to come outside and enjoy a game, whilst you try to ignore her because you have too much work to do. There are many good things that she wants to bring into your world. Why not allow her to do so, whilst having some more fun in your life? If you have been considering taking up a course, exploring your creativity, learning to dance, or any activity that interests you but is not immediately obvious as a serious pursuit, then you are encouraged to go for it. Are you feeling in need of a break from the slog and seriousness? The Divine Mother agrees. It is time to lighten up in body, mind, and soul. Can you let the weight of past pain leave your heart and mind? If you believe that choosing to let go of your attachment to past pain and all you have endured means you have suffered for nothing, you are being asked to see things another way now. You have learned from those experiences. You have always done your best and have lived the best way you could. Now there is another way for you to learn and live. That is all. There is no denial of the value of all that has gone on in your life, just an opportunity to consider opening up to the new way being presented to you. Wow, I know I definitely needed that reading today. Leave a comment if this oracle card reading resonated for you. Alright, so on to the Mysticscopes. Before we get started, I want to explain how this works. I'll be pulling one card for each zodiac sign from one of the Mystic Mondays decks. You can click on the timestamp below for your sign, and it is recommended that you check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Okay, here we go. Hello Aries, this week you've got Mutable from the Astro Alignment deck. Mutable signs tend to be really flexible and shift to their environment, so you can embody more of these traits this week to help you adapt to the different environments that you're in. It's also about introducing more versatility and variety into your life as you transition into a new phase of life to next. Mutable signs tend to transition from the end of a season to the beginning of a season, so you are definitely in transition. So give yourself some grace as you go through these changes. Hello Taurus, this week you've got the Five of Wands card from the Mystic Mondays tarot deck. The Five of Wands is all about competition and rivalry, so you can feel like there are a lot of opinions around you at this time. The important thing is to approach all of the different opinions with compassion, as everyone's voice deserves to be heard. The other thing is really tuning into your own intuition and discernment for which voices to listen to and which ones to tune out. This can strengthen your own resolve within so that you know you are making the best decisions for yourself. This can also point to some inner conflict that is happening within yourself, and really tuning into what those inner voices sound like, maybe people in your life, can help you discern which voices to listen to and how to resolve that inner conflict within yourself. This is about tuning into what you truly want, because only you know what's best for you. Hello Gemini, this week you've got Jade from the Mystic Mondays Crystal Grid deck. Jade is a crystal of wisdom, abundance, and good luck. Jade can help you interpret your dreams and connect you to your third eye chakra, allowing you to see visions of your future and visions that you want to create for yourself. Jade is also a reminder to take care of your health, because to amplify your wealth, you're going to have to prioritize your health too, so don't forget about that. Overall, Jade is a very lucky stone and is amplifying your fortune and good luck. Hello Cancer, this week you've got Alligator from the Cosmic Creatures deck. The Alligator is all about activating your ancient consciousness, so all of the primal instincts that are in your body. It's also a card of connecting to your ancestors and what lies in your past and where you come from. The Alligator is asking you to trust your instincts and to tap into cosmic consciousness, allowing you to see beyond what is on the surface. This could be tapping into ancestral stories and really connecting to your lineage. Ask the universe to connect to your most prosperous and helpful ancestors that are willing to be with you at this time and to guide you forward onto your path. Hello, Leo. This week you've got Moon Void of Course from the Astro Alignment deck. This is definitely a time for you to withdraw into yourself and to disconnect from sources that are draining your energy. Moon Void, of course, indicates a time when the moon is transitioning from one sign to the next. So you are definitely in a state of transition. And to get to that next stage of life, you're going to have to take a step back and just reevaluate. It's okay to take a break for yourself so that you can recharge and be your fiery self whenever you're ready. So this week, just take some time for yourself. It's okay to withdraw and ruminate on what has happened in the past so that you can make some really great decisions in the future. Hello, Virgo. This week you've got Ace of Wands from the Mystic Mondays Tarot deck. This is a great time to plant seeds because your manifestation power is at an all-time high. This is all about stepping into your personal power and to unapologetically go after your dreams. Look to see what inspires you, and that will illuminate the path. This is really a time about manifesting your desires. So let yourself be fueled by that desire and go after what you want. Hello, Libra. This week you've got Agate from the Mystic Mondays Crystal Grid deck. Agate is a stone connected to your root chakra and is all about stabilization and grounding yourself in your body and environment. It's a great stone to heal anything unresolved in your root chakra, including feelings of unsafety, resentment, and anger. So this card is a reminder to really take root into your core self and to identify anything that may be blocking you in that area. Agate is also a reminder to go at your own pace because agate vibrates at a slow and steady pace. It is a stone encouraging you to take as much time as you need to resolve any issues that are coming up for you, but to also take your time in creating your own path. Hello, Scorpio. This week you've got Giraffe from the Cosmic Creatures deck. The giraffe is all about extending your perspective with the giraffe's long neck, giving you new heights to view from. It's also about staying grounded as you reach those new heights and to remain in your sense of self. The giraffe is also about standing out from the crowd and to allow yourself to be seen. The giraffe has a powerful presence and is a gentle giant, and is a reminder that you too have a powerful presence and that you do not necessarily have to do more to have a presence in the room. Just by being yourself, you are communicating how powerful you are, and through your body language and actions says enough. Allow yourself to be seen and allow yourself to have a presence and to be powerful in your presence. Hello, Sagittarius. This week you've got third quarter moon from the Astro Alignment deck. This card is all about leaning into the season of the third quarter moon, which represents making a readjustment and forgiveness. This is about realigning yourself to your true desires, and you may have gotten distracted by external forces that were drawing your energy away from what you truly wanted. This tension that you're feeling and frustration is really pointing you into a new direction, because that feeling of frustration is a sign that you are not truly aligned. It's time for you to face and confront any subconscious thoughts that are holding you back, and a time of forgiveness for yourself and others. Once you become aware of these subconscious beliefs, you are then able to make those long-lasting changes that will then lead to your breakthrough. Hello, Capricorn. This week you've got the King of Cups from the Mystic Mondays Tarot deck. The King of Cups is all about mastering your emotions and to apply humanity into your thinking process. This is all about being a clear communicator with the people in your life and creating really nourishing relationships. You have a gift for guiding people, and this week the theme is guiding from a place of compassion and leading with your heart. People look to you as a leader, and when you show that side of yourself, that humanity, people will learn to trust you even more. So lean into your heart-centered communication style. Hello, Aquarius. This week you've got Amazonite from the Mystic Mondays Crystal Grid deck. And this card is all about objectivity, filter, and truth, using your discernment to filter in thoughts, opinions, and anything else that you would need to use your discernment to filter through. This is also a great time to take a break from technology and using your energy wisely. Amazon night is all about clarity and making choices that are connected to your sense of clarity. And sometimes that means taking a break from things that are taking up your attention and pulling the energy back into your source of self. Sometimes you need to detach to connect with what is within. Hello Pisces! This week you've got the Frog card from the Cosmic Creatures deck. The Frog is inviting you to take the leap and to step outside of your comfort zone. It is also a great reminder to detox so that you can be your fullest, most vibrant self. Sometimes we may be carrying wounds from the past and other things that may create toxins in our bodies. And so this is a great time to remove anything that may be cultivating any toxic thoughts, anything that is cultivating toxicity in your sense of self. It is time to create a new sense of self. And sometimes that means leaving the past behind. It requires you to take a look at your own poison and to take full accountability for your role in what you've played, which means you can also take full accountability for your future. Thanks so much for listening to this week's Mysticscopes. Remember to share with your friends, like, subscribe, and follow along on all the socials for updates, giveaways, and more. As a reminder, tonight we do have a masterclass on how to create and market your own deck. And you can get your ticket at createyourdeck.club. Sending you so much grace today and every day. Until next time.